It's so many things that we're trying to focus on at once, because even though we feel like we're really starting to make progress with some of our long-term campaigns, venues are still closing and so many of the issues that we've been talking about aren't going away. So the focus for the charity as a whole is still on trying to explain the importance of our venues culturally, socially and economically to those that have the ability to do anything about enabling them to sustain in the long term. So we've got that side of things, and then on a smaller level we've also got lots of little practical measures. So things like the moving forward of Agent of Change in England, Scotland and Wales have been tangible things, presentations at the Live Music Inquiry at DCMS, and also continuing to work with individual venues in the Emergency Response Service are all incredibly important parts of the work we do, along with things like regional national meetings and Venues Day. What we've tried to do with Venues Day this year is actually come and focus on some of the very practical things that the industry as a whole hasn't changed to fit the scale of grassroots music venues, and PRS is one of those. You know, our venues are treated in exactly the same way as a huge venue, expected to do the same amount of work and pay the same amount of money, which actually then ends up being a greater proportion of the money because of the ways in which it's calculated and the fact the venues aren't set up to do it. What's good is we did have some success with the Live Music Inquiry, the Tariff LP Inquiry, and we do have a panel from PRS PPL this afternoon explaining their tariffs with opportunities for venues to ask questions. So there's a lot of work still to be done, but progress is being made. Listen to the evidence that is being presented about the value of grassroots music venues to the culture and society in the UK, and the fact that you cannot hope it will all carry on being okay without any support or intervention. All of our patrons add important voices, add their fans, their image, their weight to this. Someone like Steve is great because he's so eloquent about why he loves venues, and we're so grateful to him being involved. But we've made again great strides this year. You know, we have 2 artists on our board now. So with Ellie's support, with Jeremy's support, with the other artists that have become patrons, all of that adds enormously to the profile of the work we do and helps get other people that don't run a venue interested in why the venues are important. I fundamentally believe that grassroots music venues are vital to the culture of the UK. I am extremely frustrated that they are still not prized for their cultural contribution, and I believe that if I can help make a difference to that, it's something that needs doing, and I want to see that change, so I'm going to be part of trying to make it happen.